13 states were affected. Millions of people, millions of power outages. I know that the total damage in New York was about $41 billion, and in New Jersey, I think $36 billion. It was just complete devastation.
I got the call, I believe, on a Monday.
They said, "Can you go in 2 hours?" I said, "No. How about 2.5 hours?"
And an hour later, she called me and said, we have a driver from Cincinnati, his name is Cliff, if you can go, we need you guys to leave in 2 hours.
And oh, by the way, you'll have to drive to Dayton and pick up the partner that's going with you, Lynn.
So there were no lights, no street lights, no traffic lights, wires down. We see a lot of the physical damage on the news, and that's what people think of, but there's a whole emotional side to this whole process as well. People, young and old both, lose many times everything. From the youngest child who loses their teddy bear or their blankie to the elderly couple who have lived a lifetime in a single house maybe. And along with all their physical possessions, they've lost a lot of their memories.
We take care of the clients. We provide food, mental health, and any moral support that they might need. Running the shelter, pretty much.
It's amazing how this all works, and it does work.
We just happen to be here now because they pre-deployed us before the hurricane. And they just seem so surprised by that, so I guess that's something the public doesn't really know, how far away volunteers will travel to help.
We delivered to shelters where the people said, "We're glad you're here," because we didn't know where we were going to get the food for our next feeding. We delivered to shelters where it was dark out, and we hit live wires on the road while we were getting there. We delivered food out the window in Staten Island, where the damage was most apparent.
It's also very fulfilling to know that you helped that man who hadn't eaten in 5 days, or even the fact that we had a pile of clothes that people could go through. I know I saw a man find a pair of shoes in there.
The whole operation, I think nobody understands, except the Red Cross maybe, what a difficult situation responding to an emergency can be. You have thousands of people called and being organized and working together on a moment's notice. It's almost impossible for things to work smoothly because of everybody just getting there and just doing their job. And amazingly, out of all that chaos, it happens.
You start off volunteering because you want to help other people, but it is a very fulfilling thing. It feeds your soul. It gives you a sense of satisfaction. So you might start off because you want to help other people, but you kind of get addicted to the feel-good feeling that you get from doing that. It's a win-win situation all around.
I truly believe that my life changed more in those 2 weeks than in the last 2 years. From all the people that I met who would share their stories with me, to working with my team, whose support got me through the whole experience, and to witnessing the devastation and what Mother Nature is capable of. I learned that none of us are exempt, and disasters don't play favorites. And what amazed me the most was these people were so open to talking about their experiences. And I realized that I don't think it was as much of because it was me, the person I am, but because of the patch on my vest. People trust the Red Cross, and that was a great responsibility to feel, and it made all of us rise to the occasion and try and do what we could to contribute.